Hey, good afternoon or good evening, wherever you may be tuning in from. Hope you all are doing well today. Hope you're having a great Sunday. Tomorrow's Monday. It's the beginning of the work week for some of us, or today is the beginning of the week, however you may want to look at it. But in any event, I hope you have a good week this week. Hope you're having a good day today, and I hope you had a great weekend. All you had a great weekend. I'm gonna get into the topic for this video, and we hear the term, that black people play the race card, that we are race baiters, or that we could be racist, that black people could be racist. I'm going to debunk those myths and just let you know that black people do not have the ability to be racist. I'm going to repeat that again. Black people do not have the ability to be racist. To be racist or to um, show racism to other people, we have to have power. See, people just like to throw that word out there. You're racist. You're racist. You're racist. You're racist. Black people are racist. You don't like white people. You're racist. No, that's not being racist. Prejudice, yeah. Black people prejudice against other black people. And I'm going to break that down here in a minute too. But going back to being racist, we don't have any power. Black people in this country do not own anything. I think we own 1% of wealth in this country, or less than 1%. We don't own a damn thing. We can't be racist. Can we make laws saying that white people can't vote? Can we restrict the movement of other people, including white people? You can't go here. You can't go there. You got to get out of this town at 6 o'clock or when the sun sets or when the sundown towns. Can we make laws like that? No, we cannot. Can we tell people what bathrooms they can use, what water fountains they can use, that they can't vote, or restrict their, try to discourage them from voting? Make laws like the Jim Crow laws? No, we can't. No, we cannot do that because we don't have any power. It's a great book here by Dr. Claude Anderson. Great man. It's called Powernomics. Y'all see this book here? Powernomics. It explains how white people were able to gain wealth, to control the wealth, therefore to make racist laws. This book explains that. I'm gonna show it to you again. Powernomics by Dr. Claude Anderson. Great book. It's a great read. I suggest y'all pick it up. Powernomics. It explains that. It also explains how black people can obtain wealth, how we must stay on code, how we must support each other, black businesses. Someone in your family starting a business, you support them. You support them when they get hired for a job. Why not support them when they start a business? This book speaks about that, how we spend our money with other communities and don't spend it within our own community. It explains all this in this book. How we need to start our own businesses, support black businesses, educate our own children. How we need to hold those who hold power over us accountable, asking for tangibles, reparations, a black economic plan. That's in this book, Powernomics. Again, Powernomics. It explains it right here by Dr. Claude Anderson, one of our elders, the greatest elders to ever live. He's still among us. The man is 87 years young. He's still here among us. Let's support him. Buy his books. Buy his books. There's Black Labor, White Wealth, Powernomics, American History Reader 1 and 2, and what else is it? Those four. I think there's five, but I know of those four. So please forgive me. But back to what I said about being prejudiced. Before I go on, hit that thumbs up button, smash that thumbs up button down, hit the subscribe button so you get notifications of when I do videos on here. Now back to being prejudiced. Everybody has prejudices. It's a unfortunately it's a natural human I guess emotion, if you will. I have prejudices. I like to think I'm working through that, like we all. We're all a work in progress. We're not perfect. I'm not perfect. None of us are perfect. We all have prejudices. Prejudices is when you prejudge somebody. You have preconceived notions. For instance, if you're walking down the street and you may see another black person, you walking down the street, or a white person, whatever, if you're white, black, whatever. You see another person of your race. They're walking towards you. They have an angry, mad scowl on their face. No, they're angry. They're angry, or they're like, they talking to themselves. They're angry. You can see that they're frustrated or angry about something, and they're walking towards you. You're gonna, oh, let me, cross the street, or let me, walk on others. You're gonna try to avoid walking toward them. Most of us are, because you don't want to engage with them. You don't know where their mind is at. But then again, you don't know what they're, you may not know where their mind is at, but we don't know what they're going through. Maybe they just lost their job. Maybe they're dealing with a racist piece of dog crap boss, dealing with piece of crap coworkers. Maybe it's all three. Or maybe they got the news that their mom or father, son or daughter or loved one has cancer and has 6 months to live, and now they're figuring out how I'm gonna deal with this. This is just heavy news. Or like I said, they may have lost their job and they're figuring out, how I'm gonna tell my spouse this, how I'm gonna pay the bills, how I'm gonna make ends meet. They're worried, they're stressed out. So people handle stress or take stress in different ways. It affects us all differently. Most of us are frustrated and have bouts of anger. It's natural. And you may prejudge this person as being an angry person without even knowing what they're going through. That's a prejudice. That's being prejudiced. We all have that. Prejudice is goes on no matter a race. Black people are prejudiced against other black people. White people are prejudiced against other white people. Asian people are prejudiced against other Asian people. Indian people are prejudiced against other Indian people. So forth and so on. It's just a natural human emotion. What isn't natural is racism, because racism is taught and learned. Racism equals power. In order to be a racist or to exhibit bouts of racism, you have to have power. We don't have any power. Yes, we own businesses. We do. But do we control our community? Do we control our resources? No, we do not. We do not control our communities. We can't make rules for others to say, hey, you can't come in here. You can't shop in here. If you have a business, you could tell people, hey, we have the right to refuse your service. But that's with all businesses. That's not being racist. That's just a business rule. That's with all businesses. However, we can't tell people, hey, you know what? You can't be in our neighborhood at 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, when the sun goes down. You got to get the hell up out of here. If not, We're going to kill you. We're going to jail you, and then we're going to kill you. Wilmington, North Carolina was an all-black town. Rosewood, Florida was an all-black town. Greenwood and Tulsa, Oklahoma was a black community there. Black Wall Street. There were a lot of black Wall Streets. Paradise Valley, Black Bottom in Detroit, Hastings Street. That was a black community. Harlem in New York. Pittsburgh had their own black community. Philly, Boston, LA, Charlotte, North Carolina, and many other cities and towns. They had their own black communities or black towns. Could they tell white people, correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think I am, but just humor me. Could white people go into Rosewood, Florida, the Greenwood section of Tulsa, Oklahoma, Black Wall Street, Wilmington, North Carolina, Hastings Street in Detroit, Black Bottom, Paradise Valley? Could they go to these communities, Harlem in New York? Could they go in these communities and shop if they wanted to, walk around, engage, buy something to eat at the restaurants in these towns and communities? Yes, they could have. Did black people tell them, hey, you got to get out of here. You can't eat here. You can't shop here. No, we didn't do that. We were welcoming to all people. Welcoming to all people. Unlike white people. Unlike many other minority ethnicities. I hate using the word minorities, but ethnicities. We were welcoming to everyone. We love everybody to a fault. We are the most forgiving, religious, loving, peaceful, praying people, patriotic people in this planet's history as black people. You do us wrong, you kill us, you've lynched us, you raped our women, raped our men, emasculated them, fed our babies to alligators, did all sorts of evil to us, burned us, lynched us, pillaged our communities, whatever you could think of has happened to black people in this country. And yet we still are loving and peaceful people. We will still pray for you. We will forgive you. We're the most forgiving people. It drives me nuts. It angers me to no end that black people are this way with people who are our enemy. People who have treated us bad. People who treat us bad. Those who have treated us bad. It kills me and it just incenses me that we steady pray for them, forgive them, want to go hold their hands and sing Kumbaya and want to be close to them. It angers me to no end because no other race of people does this but black people. No other race but us. And where does it get us? We would even vote for people who will kill us. And where does it get us? It's the definition of insanity, doing something over and over again and expecting a different result. It's the definition of insanity. And it just drives me nuts. But that's us. So how the hell can we be racist? If we're the most loving, forgiving, religious, peaceful, patriotic, all these things, if we are all that forgiving people ever, how the hell are we racist? How the hell are we racist? Make it make sense. It's like telling me that 2 times 2 equals 29. It's like, or 2 plus 2 is 31 and a half. I'm like, huh? If I have 2 or something and I add 2 more of the same thing, I have 4. 2 plus 2 equals 4. How is it 29, 31 and a half? How is it? Or 2 times 2 equals 4. Make it make sense. But like the Minister Louis Farrakhan said, the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan said decades ago on the Donahue show back in 85, white people are afraid that black people will do to them what they've done to us for decades. I'm going to repeat that again. White people are afraid that black people will do to them what they have done to us for centuries, not decades, but for centuries. That's why white supremacy is so strong. That's why it's on its dying bed, but it's fighting tooth and nail to maintain its power. Because they're afraid if we get the power, we're gonna dish out what y'all done to us. That's why they have to maintain that power. They have to get other groups against us. They have to get the Hispanics against us, the Asians, the LGBTQ community, or other black people, even. They are afraid again, again, and again. I cannot make it any more clearer. They are white people, white supremacy, whatever. They are afraid that black people, if they get power, that they would do to them what they have done to us for centuries. Let's just keep it a buck. Hit that excuse me, hit that thumbs up button, smash that thumbs up button down, hit the subscribe button so you get notifications when I do videos on here. It's true. I can't make it more clear than that. We do not have any power to be racist. We cannot make any laws or influence lawmakers to make laws because we don't even control our own resources. We have no economic power. We don't. We do not. Racism equals power. Racism isn't calling somebody a nigger or a cracker or a honky or or a chink or a bean or a wetback. Any of those terms. Those are derogatory names, yes. Call somebody an idiot, a jackass, a motherfucker. Excuse me. Just that's a derogatory name. Those are derogatory names. I'm just saying. So excuse my language. Please forgive me. I just was using the example. I try to keep it PG-13 on here, but those are derogatory terms. But racism equals power. Racism equals power. Black people, we don't have any power in this country. We don't. We control 1% of the wealth or less than that. How the hell can we be racist? Against who? Prejudice? Yeah. Everyone's prejudice. That's a natural human emotion. But racist, no. Again, we can't restrict anyone's movement. We don't have the right to tell people you can't go to this town, you can't come in our neighborhood. You got to get the hell out of here when the sun goes down. We don't have that power. We cannot make laws and tell people you cannot eat in this restaurant. We can't say we don't serve Asian people, or we refuse to serve white people, or we refuse to serve Mexican people or Chinese people. You cannot do that. We cannot do that. We cannot kick anybody or restrict people from using our establishments based on their race. We cannot do that. That is illegal. It is against the law. We cannot do that. We cannot discourage people from voting. We cannot tell people you can't walk on the same sidewalk I'm walking on. You can't drink at that water fountain. That's a black only water fountain. You drink over here. You can't use this bathroom. You use that bathroom over here. We cannot do that. We cannot make laws against white people, Asian people, Hispanic people. We cannot do that. Yes, racism is supported by power. That's exactly right. Thank you. And that's my point of this video. Racism is supported by power, and thus we have no power. And I dare to say this, even if we did have power, we still wouldn't be racist. We wouldn't dish out to white people what they did to us. We would just say, you know what? We're gonna be over here, y'all be over there. We're gonna mind our business over here, you do your thing over there. You don't like us? Okay, we don't like you. To those who don't like us, okay, cool. Bet. We don't like you either. We don't need you. We got our thing over here, you got your thing over there. We would go ahead and we would mind our own business and continue to build, continue to build. Now, if people come at us, then yeah, we would defend ourselves, but we would not be the aggressor, like has been done toward us. If black people gain power like white people have for centuries, like I said, we would not dole out what they've done to us. We would be on our own, be minding our own business, do our thing. We gonna build over here. We don't care what y'all doing over there. We got our own thing going over here. But like I said a few minutes ago, white people are scared that if black people gain power, they would that we would do to them what they've done for us for centuries. And that's right. It's just the devil being the devil. The great Dr. Khalid Muhammad. May he rest in, rest in peace. I love that man, Dr. Khalid Muhammad. Great man. And get his book, The Book of Khalid. I don't have it with me, but get that book, The Book of Khalid. The great Dr. Khalid Muhammad. May he rest in peace. Hit that thumbs up button, smash that thumbs up button down, hit the subscribe button so you get notifications when I do videos on here. Some people may take this video as being racist. You know, I can't help that, but I didn't say anything that wasn't true. I didn't say anything that was not true. This isn't anti-white. This isn't anti-Chinese, anti-Mexican. This video isn't anti-anybody. It's pro-truth. Let me make that clear. It's pro-truth. It isn't anti-anybody. Anti-LGBTQ. It isn't anti-anybody. That's not an ethnicity, but whatever. I don't do videos that's anti. Yes, I do. I do videos that's anti-black. And there's a lot of black people who are anti-black. I do videos that are I'm against pro-stupidity. So yeah, anybody can be anti-black and pro-stupid. And like the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan said, anybody can be a termite. Yes, it takes power to be racist. Yes, and we can be prejudiced. Yup, I said that too. That's true. That's correct. Black people historically and naturally have welcomed the world on our side since the beginning of time. That's true. Also true, we have no friends. I made a video about that a few weeks back. What was it, a couple of months ago? That we have no allies. We don't. Thank you for your comments, by the way. We have no allies. That it this, like I said, this isn't anti any race. This isn't anti-white, anti-Asian, anti Hispanic. It isn't anti anybody. I'm just speaking pro-truth. We don't have any allies, especially when we ask for tangibles, reparations. Look how many allies we have when we ask for our check, when we ask for the money. How many allies were on Dr. King's side when he said we're coming for our check? Hmm? How many allies did he have then when he said we're coming for our check? We want our reparations. Hmm. That's why they took him out. Remember that. It wasn't because he wanted little black children holding hands with little white kids singing "We Shall Overcome." No, that's a lie. Stop it. Y'all trying to water down. Y'all trying to water down and whitewash what Dr. King was. He was a militant, especially the last 2.5 years of his life. He was coming for reparations. He told black people, just redistribute the pain, control your own dollars, control your communities. That's right. When Dr. King said we're coming for our check, he had to go. That is absolutely right. That is absolutely right. I'm glad to hear that the Dr. Khalid Muhammad healed you. I'm glad to hear that. He was a powerful man. He was a soldier. He did not mince any words. I miss that man. I wish he was still around. We need him around. Thank God we still have the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, and we have the brothers and sisters in the Nation of Islam. But Dr. Khalid was a soldier, man. I love that guy. I'm glad to hear that he healed you. Glad to hear that. In any event, I'm gonna hop off of here. Y'all have a great, wonderful day. I just felt led in my spirit to do this video. I was thinking, it actually came on my mind last night before I went to bed. So I just said, I want to do this video. Just want to express my thoughts on this. So I appreciate you taking the time to hear me out. I know it's football Sunday. I get it. But thank you, because I know it's other things you could be doing. And I thank you. Thank you for your love and support. Um, and like I always say, we don't have to agree, but let's agree to disagree without being disagreeable. Please, please, let's do that, y'all. Hit the like button, smash that like button down, hit the subscribe button so you get videos, so you get notification, excuse me, so you get notification when I do videos on here. Feel free to comment, as some of you have. Comment and let me know what you think. Thank you for the comments. Thank you for the love and support. I really appreciate y'all. Blessings. May God bless you tenfold. Thank you for the support. Thank you for loving my work. Thank you. I really appreciate it. I'm a work in progress, so I'm trying to do the best I can. So thank you for sticking in there with me. Till next time, y'all take care, man. Y'all take care. Take care of yourselves. Take care of one another, sisters as well as brothers. Y'all be safe out here, man. Keep your head on a swivel. Just be aware of your surroundings. Please, please be safe out here. Please. Take care of yourselves and one another. Till next time, God bless you. I love you much, and I'll talk to you soon. All right now. All right now. I'm out. God bless. Love you much. All right. Peace.